Hey guys, it is Michelle and my hair is a absolute mess today. Holy cow. So there's going to be probably a lot of sounds in the background. We're in the middle of a severe thunderstorm, so what do we do in a severe thunderstorm? We film. That's how we are here. Anyway, I'm just going to get started in showing you. Oh my god, my hair is such a hot mess. I'll take care of that later. But I have next to me a flashlight on the off chance that we lose power mid-video, which is a very strong possibility. We'll make this work, guys. But I have a toy unrevealing thing. I already checked to make sure all is up and up, but I've been wanting to share this and I'm very, very excited for this video. So, you can tell by the title, I'm very excited for this. This item is like 20 years old and I got this for a really good score from a seller on eBay. And I'm so excited, so we're just going to get into it. This is a kitty surprise. So this particular kitty surprise was released, I want to say 93. Let's check the tush tag. 93. Your girl has it. So this is what she looks like. Now, this kitty surprise is different than the original kitty surprise. This one came out, she's slightly smaller. I'll have to pull out my other kitty surprise and we'll do a comparison of the two at some point. But tonight we're just going to focus on her because we're unboxing her and taking a look at her. So this kitty surprise came out later on. Now the other one is longer and she could have 3, 4, or 5 kittens inside. This particular one, I believe it was 2 or 3 kittens was the maximum. Obviously she's a lot smaller. I know you can hear the thunder and I apologize. But what made this one so much fun and why every little girl wanted it, or little boy, you know, whatever, was that the babies had eyes that were closed. And with warm or icy water, the eyes could open up, so to speak. So, I had one. You guys know my parents threw out a lot of my childhood things, which is very depressing to me. So I've been slowly trying to get these back. I didn't have this particular color, but I did get her for a great price, and she's just so cute. She's in really decent condition. Her nose is slightly scraped off. The seller did say this is a used item. Well, of course it is. Back then, I mean, some people kept these in boxes. It's very, very rare to find those types of toys in boxes, but these were made for playing. But she is in really good condition. Her tail is not matted or melted from a dryer. Like these, you'll see that a lot in the surprise line from that time frame. They just melted the tails and like the fluff on them from being in dryers. This one has not experienced that. Surface washable only. Yeah, so you would only, these weren't meant to go into machines, but they did find their way there a few times. But she does not appear to have gotten there. I will have to like give her like a little sponge bath at some point, because I do that with all my toys. You guys know I'm also kind of germophobic, so that's kind of something I have to do. But she is absolutely adorable. Her face is so cute. Look at her. I really miss the old style. Now, the recent ones are very close to the old style. However, the babies are not made as well. And I'll show you her baby in a minute. But isn't she absolutely beautiful? I'll answer that in a minute. Her necklace says KS for Kitty Surprise. This was standard on most of them. The puppy version had a PS on it. The ones that were longer had more puppies or kittens or whatever. It actually says Kitty Surprise or Puppy Surprise. I think this was just a cheaper version or a cheaper way of doing it. So if you're not familiar with this toy, there's a little tummy area here that you would open up like so. Now she has one, so I don't know if a baby was lost or if they did just come with one kitten. I was under the impression that it was only 2 or 3, but there may have been a time frame. Maybe there was one. So this is what the kitten looks like, and I would say that this is original with the mommy. It's pink with a calico-like look on her, and these were much smaller than the kittens you would find in the bigger kitty surprises. Come on. Trying to get this to focus for you. Here we go. Now as you can see, the eyes are slightly glazed over. She's sleeping right now. But a little icy water would review that. I didn't think to go grab an ice cube to show you that feature. But you can pretty much see the eyes underneath. It wasn't really, I mean, I get where they went with this, but you could still, you could tell. But that's fine. Underneath her neck, I should just stay close up for this period. Underneath the neck, she also has a small, come on, focus please. There we go. A tiny little heart, which is her little tag, or her little, what's what I'm looking for here? Oh my God. Tag. Yeah. This one's a female because she's got a pink bow. Boys would have a blue bow. She's quite small. I will do a comparison of this Kitty Surprise compared to the original one that came out, because I do have a version of that. I have no idea what's on my hand. That looks like blood. Am I bleeding? Or I am bleeding. Oh, I hope I did not just get that all over the toy. Oh, God. I won't show you guys, but I'm bleeding. So we're gonna move forward with that. I have no idea how that happened, but yes, we're just going to go on with the show. I have no idea how that just happened, but it's okay. But anyway, so she is a lot smaller than the kittens from the first Kitty Surprise, but she's absolutely adorable. Now I'm making sure I haven't gotten her covered. I have not, so that is good. But she's absolutely adorable. I'm very, very happy to have found this one. Like I said, she was different. Now, they were smaller. They were around the same price point as the larger versions. These came out a couple years later than the first ones. And they had this closing eye feature. They came out with different babies at this point. They were released separately that could swim, and sleepovers and stuff like that that were really cool. I haven't gotten any of those. I didn't have them growing up, but I would definitely love to get my hands on some of those. They are absolutely adorable. This was just another way of promoting that franchise. This was Hasbro, this particular one. So I think Hasbro had taken over from Kenner, because the original Puppy and Kitties were from Kenner. So this is a Hasbro. I'm sure they're affiliated somehow. But aren't they cute? But I'm pretty sure that they were 2 or 3. They may have only had 1 kitten in some of them, but I do not recall that. Mine had 2, I believe. And I believe my puppy had 3. I do not remember entirely though. But I'm trying to get her in there without getting any blood, because my hand is, I have no idea why my hand is bleeding. And I apologize for that. So we're going to wrap this up soon. But this was my newest addition. So she's going to be washed. She's going to be put with the others. There's a few others that I'm watching on eBay currently that I cannot wait to get my hands on. But she's in absolutely perfect condition, like I said, except for the scrape on the nose, and there's a little bit of like black hair on this inner piece here. I'm sure that it came from the little girl who played with her. You know, happens, but she's absolutely perfect, and I cannot wait to add her to my collection. Isn't she absolutely perfect? I know you guys have been really enjoying these videos, so I just wanted to come on here and show you this. I do have another toy video I want to do right after this, as long as everything works out with the weather. But I do need to take care of my hand, so I apologize. This is like weird. I do not know how I did this, but I gotta go take care of it. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy this. Again, sorry I was a little rushed. I will be doing a side-by-side comparison between this kitty and the first one that had come out. I think it would be interesting to see how those two, you know, compared. Those of you who are collectors will know the differences, but some of you may not be familiar with this toy and would like to see that. So I will definitely be doing that in the very near future. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go clean myself up, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.